If you see here, I have just drafted 4 Excel files beforehand itself just to save the time. I have created different tabs here. If you see, first tab is a var tab. Okay. So before that, I will not go for the var first initially. Let's go for the physical. So these are our physical interfaces. So FS0/0, which is our cross-link interface, and it is going to have this subnet. Okay, then the 1/1 and 2 will not be used, so not in use. I just given some random interface type. So to identify like which all types this devices will be there. Okay, and which mode it is going to have. Like 1/3 is going to have 3 and 4 are trunk ports, and this 3 is going to be allowed with this VLANs, and 4 port is going to allow with this particular VLANs. And these are the descriptions for those two interfaces. Apart from that, all other ranges interfaces will be in the shutdown mode. We don't want to use them. Similarly, we will have one loopback interface as well. So only one loopback 0 we will have, which will be having this IP address. And what all VLAN interfaces will be there, those I have mentioned here, like Win034, 2034, and 3034. All those VLANs will be there. And which VRF it is part of, that we have mentioned here. Which subnet it is part of, that also it is mentioned here. And the particular description of those VLANs. So those are interface related configurations. Then if you see next tab, we have some BGP related config. Like in the BGP section, I am going to create one peer group RT/REFL, so root reflector, and that root reflector peering ES will be 65001. Our local is also going to be same, and its password, whatever password it's going to have, or update loop, whatever you can add more as well as you want. And for the root reflector, these are the peer IPs. If you have more, you can add more rows here. Similarly, some dummy peer also created, which has two peer IPs. So these are our BGP peer informations here. Similarly, if you go to VRF tab, these are our VRFs, management data and voice, which will have RD and RT values and its respective descriptions. Similarly, if you go to static tab, these are some static routes which I am going to configure on this R1 device. So this is our drafted Excel file. Like I have not configured it manually in the device, but I have just drafted this Excel file. Now left is var tab. So var is direct replacement. So this particular two column names are actually specific, which requires for the var tab this variable name, it should be a var, and default will be its value. So what default values it should be having. So if it has multiple values separated by enters, it will be considered as the list. So say for example, syslog servers, I have three servers, 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. So it will create entry for all three. Similarly goes for this prefix list PLRFC 1918. It has 3 entries over there. So I will show you how to do that. So for now, this is our database. So similarly, I have created all 4 router databases here, R1, R2, R3, and R4.